Welcome. Let's go.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East right now stands. Take a look at the Knicks, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
And right now for the Knicks, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in its small forward.
Here we go.
And for the Suns, Brooks plays the 4 with Williams stepping in at the 5. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wings. And it's Gillespie in at the 1. Well, here we are, Clark, in the thick of the regular season. Must be hard for teams to maintain that focus game to game.
You know, I think it can be, but by and large, I think teams do focus on the here and now, one game at a time. I know that's cliche-ish, but it's the only way that you can really approach it. You've got to look at it one game at a time. Each game is an opportunity to build towards what you're trying to become as a team. Staying motivated, it's part of your job. That's how I look at it. You're assigned a task. This is what you do. Do it the best you can every time you step on the field.
Towns with the bucket.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Back to Allen. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 to shoot. Williams gets the bucket.
Operating inside his zone, Williams is very assertive in the painted area.
Brunson right side. Robinson passes to Brunson. Towns for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Booker no good.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. And Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Gillespie, that's good.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Here's Brunson. Bridges for 3. Brooks grabs the board. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
What a throwdown by Brooks there, always looking to establish some force and dominance with his play.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Offensive rebound.
Williams knows that his role on this team is to be active on the glass, and that time showed some tremendous effort in getting to the board.
Towns for 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Gillespie, that's good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Count it, good.
You rarely rarely, actually never see Robinson take a jumper. Mitchell wants to get that ball near the bucket.
The drive by Booker. Dennis Williams finishing it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And here are the Suns now. After OG Anunoby missed from long range.
Support the stream. Click the cash $1 Bakefire.
Out to Brooks. Launches it. Gets rebounded by New York. 1:24 left here in the opening quarter. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson...
Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
more than capable of finishing inside.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Here's Booker. The shot that time, not on target. Bridges with some nice defense.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Suns trail by 3. Shoots it. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Bridges misses.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Over in the corner, Allen. Williams. And Williams is right there. He's got 8.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Allen finds Booker. Basket good off the assist from Allen. Anunoby left side. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Suns ahead. They're up by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
We've got a good one. Royce O'Neal is out there with Dunn. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Bouye in at the point guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Outside, O'Neal fires the three. The Knicks pull it in. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. So once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
And it's Goodwin missing. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. That's a 2 from Towns. Gets to the corner and buries it. Now it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Knicks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Dunn. His shot from the low post is good. Dunn's got his first points in this one.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
It's Brunson at point-blank range.
When he gets near the basket.
Dunn outside. And Booker kicks to Brooks. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Yabusele. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now that's 11 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Paint is Karl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
Brooks with no one around. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Here's the three. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Brooks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
To the paint. Here's Towns. That one goes. Count it.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Booker. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively. Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Here's Gillespie. Brunson covering. You know who? Devin Booker.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Over in the corner, McBride sinks the three-pointer. McBride's got 6 points.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Here's Gillespie. The rebound by Yabusele. New York leading by 4. Here's Brunson. Brunson muscles through the contact.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like...
For the report.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Excellent instinct from Brunson to kick it out.
Suns trail by 9. 59 seconds left in the first half. Shot to stop the run. Booker dishes to Williams. Stolen by Robinson. And they're on the break. Here's Bridges. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Phoenix has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by New York.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Back to Allen. The high post shot. Colette grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Bridges for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the New York Knicks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hello, folks. With several other games going, the Oklahoma City Thunder trailing the Grizzlies out in Memphis. They have got a lot of work to do, down big in the third quarter.
This one.
And fellas, bringing it back to our main matchup here. Through the first half, Karl Anthony Towns has been getting it done.
Big cat, meow, with his paw prints all over this game. If I could shoot like him, that's 50 a game for the Bees.
Hey, man, you did just fine. Don't worry. But your points are well taken because Town is an amazing shooter for a 7-footer now.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. And New York, looking at who they've got. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Towns, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Williams passes to Brooks. Lock at 6. Here's Allen. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Anunoby, good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona's a great choice.
With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. You take a look at the Suns. They're 7th right now. Not a bad spot, but certainly they'd like to string together a run of wins.
Well, right now for Phoenix, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Here's Booker. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse. Booker's got 8.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact. Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Gillespie, the pass to Booker. Dunk by Booker.
2 emphatic points. Devin Booker.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. No good with the layup.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Allen's shot is off. New York leading by 16. The kick out to Towns. Over Williams. And it's good off the back rim and in. He's got 17.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Booker.
Welcome. Let's go. Support the stream. Hit the cash of dollar bait fire. Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Towns for 3. Rebound by the Suns. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Anunoby. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. For the 3. Curls it from outside. Anunoby's got his second bucket tonight.
A capable shooter from the three-point line. Anunoby loves shaking free from the perimeter.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Phoenix making a change here. Dunn's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. McBride's checked in. Right wing. Here's Gillespie. Brunson covering. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Gillespie missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more, and it's all adding up with that setup.
Brunson the pass to McBride. Anunoby outside. Offline with his 3. Suns trail by 17. Here's Allen. And off the prior, and in it goes. New York's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Tries it from 19. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Gillespie. Brunson covering. Gillespie, that's good. Gillespie's got 9.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Brunson slicing through.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Welcome. Let's
Here's
go.
Gillespie. Brunson
Support the
covering.
stream.
Here's Dunn.
Hit the cash of dollar bait fire. Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Towns the pass to McBride. Bridges for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Gillespie. Brunson covering. Here's Brooks. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And so it's New York looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Dunn. Good one out there with Devin Booker. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Richards in at center. Who's out there for Phoenix.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
New York moving the ball around. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 19 points.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
13 feet away. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut back down to 11 now as they get an important basket that time from Booker. And for the Knicks, they're shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. He gets it in there. He's got 21.
Look, how do you come up with a strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try.
Booker with no one around. Again, the miss by Booker. The Knicks leading by 13. Pass to Towns. O'Neal against Clarkson. Fades away. Off the left rim and out. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Good one. Passes to Richards. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Timeout. Timeout.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Williams, he's checked in for Phoenix. And then for New York, Diawara's checked in, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Dunn. Booker outside. A crossover and the rejection by Towns.
Boy, it's a big bonus for this team when Towns is engaged and making an impact defensively.
Inside. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Suns trail by 16. Gillespie, the pass to Booker. Booker with the screen for Brooks. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
Here's Diawara. And here's Brunson outside. Hands it from downtown.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
The basket is good.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Set up, set up.
Jalen Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his night.
For Phoenix, they've gotten just under 45. Good. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Towns fires. Another chance here. And it doesn't go. Suns trail by 18. The drive by Booker. Off the glass.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
Brunson. Out the basket.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
The Knicks leading by 18.
Right here.
Left side, Towns. He gets that one. Towns has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Knicks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just continue. What a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Absolutely tremendous offensively. Relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
And he kicked that one to go.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Now Booker, 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Allen outside. And he does not hit. Strong move off the glass. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Karl-Anthony Towns.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. So a moment now to see the story for Draymond Green.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Achua. And for Golden State, the combo up front is Draymond and post. Stephen Curry is out there with Moses Moody. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Well, we always hear about the rookie wall, Grant, but some players seem to claim it's a myth.
Well, you know, B.A., I think it's real for most first-year players. Adjusting to the length and intensity of an NBA season can be exhausting. Some guys will be able to break through that wall.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
Right side Green. Back to Curry. For 3. DeMar DeRozan grabs a miss. And it's Sacramento's ball. Levine attacking. Westbrook can't hit. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Yeah, Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. I asked how you counter a player with DeMar DeRozan's versatile scoring. We're putting a close sign on the mid-range tonight, Coach joked, adding, we're going to be very tight in that area defensively and not give him what he wants. Sounds like DeMar is in for an uphill battle tonight. Back over to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, you know, you give him the opportunity, and DeRozan's going to finish with authority.
Outside for Butler. Back to Curry. The 3 is up. And again, no good by Golden State. The Kings have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential signing trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Majimski's checked in for the Warriors. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Kings.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want. So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
These are his first free throws of the game. And that one falls for Curry. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Now here's Achua. 9 points for him in his last game. Here's DeRozan. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
They're really working the paint now.
Warriors trail by 9. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
Back to Westbrook. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And here's Butler outside. It's rebounded by Levine.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The open shot, DeRozan. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
And he gets that one.
And Butler tremendously strong for a wing. That really helps inside.
Now Westbrook. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. 6 on the shot clock. DeRozan for 3. Doesn't go that time. And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 7. Puts up a deep 3. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. On the wing, Levine from downtown. Warriors with the rebound. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one in Sacramento.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. It just put too much pressure on the bench.
And they were mired in foul trouble the last time they played. Let's see if they can avoid that this time out.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. Minute 32 left in the opening quarter. Monk for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
If you're a teammate of Monk's, you know that he's always going to be ready to let it fly. So you want to get him the ball.
Now here's Kuminga. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Out to Schroeder. Fires for 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Lets it go from deep. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Kings lead by 8. To the middle. Here's Saric. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
And Horford gets it to go.
At this point of his career, Horford is primarily a floor spacer, but Big Al can still get it done inside.
Now here's Monk. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Sacramento passing it around. Pass to Saric. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Clifford. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings, ending the quarter up 10. The hustle they've shown on deep. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
On the court for Sacramento, Dennis Schroeder is out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Clifford in at the power forward position. Sacramento leading by 7. Stan, there seems to be an impatience to this Kings organization. Continuity is not the order of the day.
Well, yeah, B.A., and it can be disorienting for the players. You don't want to become complacent, but there's got to be a happy medium and some stability.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Butler hits them both. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little 3 happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Guys, back over to you.
Tremendous support. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Kuminga. Clifford pulls it in. Sacramento leading by 7. Schroeder with it. Now Podziemski defending. Eubanks. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And we know Schroeder can score the ball, but they're showcasing his passing.
Out to Kuminga. Launches a 3, and he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, How do I stop it?
And timeout called by Doug Christie. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Hield. And the Kings also making a change. DeRozan is checked in. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Podziemski. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've led by as much as 10. The 3 from DeRozan. Offensive board. And we're going to have a jump ball. Back to Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Levine for 3. And another miss by Sacramento.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And here's Curry for 3. There he is. The three-point king delivers on cue.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Monk for 3. The Warriors pull it in. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Some big names in the building today, like famous Los.
I don't think he misses many Warriors home games. And I know he's having a good time tonight the way his Dubs are playing.
Here's Westbrook. 11 points for him last game against Dallas.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple.
Drains the triple.
Quick trigger there. Levine ready to shoot before the pass even reaches his end.
The 3 from Curry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight. The Kings trailing. Westbrook outside. Outside Levine. Pass to DeRozan. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
DeRozan drawing a lot of attention now.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Achua's checked in for Sacramento.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Up top, Curry, pounded by Westbrook. Curry, no good. The Kings have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Monk for 3. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. And there's Curry on the assist from Green. Curry's got 13 points in this quarter. And so here's Sacramento. It's a 3-point game. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Yeah, they found some decent looks, but the shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Gets the 3 to fall.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Yeah, few guys drop dimes like Westbrook. He has an innate talent for setting up shooters.
Outside Hield. Three-pointer. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Hield got 9.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Another one falls for Sacramento.
Yeah, how many times have we seen that from DeRozan? The mid-range maestro does it again.
Now here's Curry. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Hey, folks, and welcome. This first half has been the Stephen Curry show. He has just been everywhere.
So it's not about how many shots you take, it's about how many you make. And he's been making the most of every opportunity.
Yeah, when you got somebody cooking like that, you just sit back and watch the show. Moving on, let's get you up to date on the games that have already concluded. In Boston, the Celtics with the win over the Raptors. That's a bounce-back win for them after a loss their last time out.
Just another great example of you have to bring maximum.
At the start of this.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
The Warriors leading. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Moses Moody out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Post in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. On the wing, DeRozan. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Something teammates love about DeMar DeRozan. He has that speed in him.
Yeah, B.A., he is fearless in those big moments. He remains steady, keeps his focus, and that makes him deadly against defenses that are scrambling to close out a game.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come through and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie. To the paint. Post. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
With all eyes on Steph when he has the ball, his teammates find openings, and he finds them.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Warriors making a switch here. Podziemski's checked in. And taking a look at the last 10 games, these are the teams that have attacked the offensive glass and been rewarded for their efforts. The 4th spot held by the Warriors.
This squad's been attacking the offensive glass with a ton of energy lately, and it's paid off with a nice pile of second chance points.
And so here's Sacramento. They trail by 6. DeRozan a screen. It's stolen away. And he lobs it up to the rim. The kick out, Curry. And here's Butler outside. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Kings trail by 6. On the wing, Levine. Westbrook taking his time here. Outside Achua. Here's DeRozan. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
This is a big night for DeRozan. But don't forget, he's been doing this since 2009. A long time in this league.
A nice shot by Butler.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
DeRozan outside. Back to Westbrook. Curry with a steal. Pass to Green. Here's Curry. Shoots over Westbrook. And it falls all over the rim and in. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
DeRozan outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That's his first foul of the game. And Sacramento making a change here. Monk's checked in. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, we know Westbrook can rack up the assists in no time. He's all for finding his teammates.
Curry passes to Butler. Three-pointer. Rebound by Sacramento.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's DeRozan. DeMar working the lane.
Yeah, they've had their hands full with DeRozan. He is scary when he gets it going.
Here's Curry. Here's Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. Kings trail by 6. Down after the assist led him to the lane.
It's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Podziemski. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Kings. Monk for 3. Nails it from 3. Monk's got 9.
By no means is Monk an elite three-point shooter, but he makes enough to force you to guard the line.
Outside, Green. Right side, Curry. Let's go with a 3. And Curry with the answer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
DeRozan passes to Levine. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors make some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Butler. And it's Buddy Hield in for Moody. Outside Monk. Eubanks the screen. Beyond the arc. And it's Malik Monk with the 3. Monk's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Pass to Schroeder. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter here. And it's Monk, that time on the assist from Schroeder. Monk's got 9 points here in the second half. The Warriors trailing. On the wing, Curry. Jacks up a 3, and he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Schroeder against Curry. Pass to Ellis. There's the triple. Kuminga pulls it in. Outside Hield. Gets it off. Knocks it down. But wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well,
the previous play is under review.
Are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And they're going to take another look at the replay to make sure. But to me, it looked like he got it off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And B.A., you can argue against replay all you want. But at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. A tremendous offensive output. He's got 29 to... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. We've got Zach LaVine. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Clifford in at the 4. It's Podziemski on the wing. This one's a 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Shot by LaVine, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And here's Kuminga for 3. Doesn't go for him. The Kings trailing. Inside. Horford with the block.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection you get with Horford. He's outstanding turning shots back.
Butler with the bucket. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Outside LaVine from deep three-point land. Rebounded by Hield.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Horford. Horford gets it done inside.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Now here's Schroeder. Defended by Podziemski. Monk passes to Schroeder. Uses the glass on the layup. Schroeder's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, he's fearless amongst the trees. When Schroeder sees a scoring opportunity in close, he takes charge.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Schroeder against Curry. Schroeder passes to Ellis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, throughout his career, DeRozan has lived at the free throw line.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Curry passes to Green. Green gets up and powers it down.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
Kings trail by 8. Green covering. Pass to LaVine. Tries to break his ice. And he lays it in.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They host the Hawks after this one. The 3 ball. Nope. Kings trail by 6. Oh, missed on the tray. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
DeRozan outside. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Look it! That one goes!
Well, this is what makes DeRozan so tough. He can slash and he can shoot the ball.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Post is checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Hield. Now Curry. He launches. Shot's no good. Now LaVine. Tries it from 9. Oh, it's off.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Butler against DeRozan. Oh, nice move. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Now Green. Jacks up a three. Tips it up. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
DeRozan up top. Butler covering. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Curry there for the rebound.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Let's loose for three. The three ball is down.
Oh, that's one fluid motion. Curry's shot is a thing of beauty.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Here's DeRozan. Puts one up from 19. It's good! What a day!
Oh, the lost art of the mid-range jumper. DeRozan dialing it in.
Push Curry. Curry! Oh, off target from downtown.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
DeRozan nails it. And that's an intentional foul. And he commits the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. Timeout call. Sacramento. They're losing by 6. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Butler with a steal. All alone. And a quick 2 as he powers it in.
Yeah, and Butler pretty scary when he gets out in transition.
Stephen Curry. It falls. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just, enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
All right. Thanks, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Give me a few. Be right back.
At point, 6'8", number 77, Luka Doncic.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Look at Milwaukee. They're down in the bottom of the conference. The fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement.
And right now for the Bucks, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And we keep waiting for them to turn it around. And waiting. And waiting. And at this point in time, I'm just going to say it's probably not going to happen.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, they've got Ayton. Doncic out there with Smart. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's LeBron in at the 4 slot.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
And it's James missing. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now. And it seems quite possible this will be King James' final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation from my understanding. And guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report.
Just a strong sequence there from DeAndre Ayton.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Turner finds Green. Now here's Young. They kick it out to Green. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Doncic, no good.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Porter, no luck.
Nice reaction defensively, determined to make that a difficult shot.
Here's Ayton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and Coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow one of the game's best. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Pass to Rollins. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. The shot.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
James, the pass to Smart. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his 3-point shot as a weapon.
From 11 feet away. And that one's good by Porter. RJ, here we are about the middle of the season. Where are these teams putting their focus right now?
Some are already monitoring their conference positions, but this is the time to stay focused on being healthy and just playing good basketball every night. This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Get there. Here's Doncic. Porter pulls it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Rollins. The three-pointer, no good. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to San Antonio. Here's LaRavia. Off target with his 3. Milwaukee in the lead. Doncic with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Oh, Ayton in position. That shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Here's Porter. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. James, good.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Deflects the pass and stolen by James. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Gabe Vincent comes in for Jake LaRavia. Milwaukee also making some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for A.J. Green. And Trent subbed in for Rollins. And it's Giannis missing. The Lakers leading. Doncic left side. Pass to Hayes. Here's Vincent. Doncic kicks to Smart. And he's good on the three ball.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Kuzma outside. Turner with a screen for Kuzma. 5 to shoot. And the shot goes in.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Here's Doncic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Kuzma, right side. A special move before the shot. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the game to go. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers on top, leading by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Maxi Kleber is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Dalton Connect. Then there's Hayes, and it's Vincent in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second half. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
James.
I see you, big fella.
Can you believe that?
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Nice shot by Portis.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Now, not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Guys, back to you.
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Giannis, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Green comes in for Gary Harris. And Rollins subbed in for Trent. Some changes for the Lakers. Marcus Smart comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. And they double up Doncic. LeBron, that's a two-pointer, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. LeBron's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles. Here's Giannis. They get it again. Second chance shot. 6 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. A three-pointer is right on target. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
James buries the three.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Miles Turner comes in for Bobby Portis, and Trent subbed in for Cole Anthony. Right side, Antetokounmpo. And here's Trent. Nothing on the board. Turner for 3. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Doncic passes to Hayes. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Green trying to, and it's Turner finishing it off.
And you know how hard Turner goes. Has the strength needed to work through the contact and finish.
Porter's checked in for Trent. And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves.
Now, here's Porter. He had 15 points last out. Here's the lob. That's the Gumbo. And no good. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Doncic. Luka with authority inside.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Outside, Porter. Outside, Green. From outside, off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had for the 3.
Doncic converts inside.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Well, Richard, has definitely become a shooter's league. The ability to knock down threes now becoming pivotal.
Oh, I think it's fascinating to see the skills evolve and the game change. Even if, as someone who was a shooter later in his career, I feel a little bit left out.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Giannis gets it to go.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. They're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Vanderbilt kicks to Smart. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happens. They just picked the worst time to do it.
Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
And a wide open look for Porter. Sinks the triple. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Outside, Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of fouls.
11 seconds left now here in the second. Back to Smart. Over Porter. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Giannis. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And the first half is now in the books. Lakers lead by 7. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with Coach J.J. Redick. What do your guys need to do to pull off this win?
Just continue to emphasize being organized, both offensively and defensively. When we've been in the half-court or in transition and we've been organized, we've done a really nice job. And overall, our guys fought.
I know you'll keep them organized. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Milwaukee Bucks.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shots.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm.
And circling back to the first half, what about these 2 point guards?
These two guys have been very competitive.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you've got to stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Kevin Porter is out there with Rollins. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Now, his entire career, I was watching LeBron James, watching his improvement in his three-point shot. It has really been the difference in his game.
Porter outside. Rebound the Lakers.
And on an open look like that, he's very good at making the rebound.
And the dunk by James.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Turner passes to Porter. Here's Rollins. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. The kick out to Porter. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. Porter's got 10 points in the game.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart and kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Bucks trail by 9. Now, Giannis. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Luka blows right through the contact.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Doncic. And he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Down low. Turner finishing it off.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each.
And the setup and the slam by Giannis.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Here's Giannis, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks, trailing by 4. Here's the break. Here's James. And good that time. James has got 20.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, guys. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Back to Giannis. Shoots a fader, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And you can see the growing confidence that Giannis has in that mid-range.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre. Maxi Kleber comes in for James. And Vincent subbed in for Jake LaRavia. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Turner. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Kuzma. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Green kicks to Porter. Jacks up a 3. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Rollins.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Kuzma. Bucks passing it around. There's Porter with the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Kleber. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist on the night.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
The 3. Doncic grabs the miss. 3-second difference between shot clock and game down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Los Angeles on top, up by 4. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Maxi Kleber. Connect out there with Vincent. Then it's James. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. That's the Laker 5. The Bucks trail. Giannis punches it home.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Kicks it out to LeBron. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper. LeBron's got 10 points here in the second half.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Giannis throws down the alley-oop slam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Some changes for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And Doncic is subbed in for Kenneth. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. The three from LeBron gets the three-pointer to fall. LeBron's got 28 points for the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Giannis drives in. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Doncic, no good. Bucks trail by 4. Vanderbilt with the steal. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Giannis dishes to Anthony. Trent outside. There's the triple. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Now just a 2-point Laker lead.
Effort points by Turner. Working hard inside. Getting rewarded with some points.
Knocks down the 3.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And Los Angeles with some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Jake LaRavia comes in for Vanderbilt. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Milwaukee also making some changes. A.J. Green, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Rollins comes in for Gary Trent. And Porter subbed in for Cole Anthony. Los Angeles leading by 5. James. LeBron does it again.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo, and he misses the J. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead early.
Hey, get LeBron, get LeBron.
LeBron against Rollins. From outside, the triple. Doncic.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Here's Ayton. And the shot goes in. Here's Porter. Launches it. Cleared away by James.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And he makes that one count.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
It's off target. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 12.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Lakers.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely. Just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Now, here's Green. He's tightly guarded, and that one is good. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic outside, beyond the arc, and there's the three.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
James fires. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
LeBron, you got that perimeter shot falling as the game wore on. How'd you dial it in?
I mean, I work on my shot every day. I work on my game every day, so it doesn't matter if I miss all of them in the first, second, third. I still believe that I'm going to make the next one.
All that hard work really paid off late. Congratulations.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.
All right, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Peace.
Thanks for watching. Like, thumbs up, medium light skin tone, comment, subscribe and share. Victory hand, medium light skin tone.